Welcome to the Sunday session of Mog TV, dual stream Mog TV, and even on Jay Morgenheim channel. Thank y'all for tuning in. I am your host with the most, Jay Morgenheim, and this is another Sunday session of Live at 5. So this week here, once again, we got the panel of Budz. I'm going to introduce them one by one. Get this bullshit music going off in the background. Starting with hold on. Let me get y'all right. This is a live show, folks, so you gotta forgive me. We gotta get through the bumps and bruises of the live show. First, let me get this off the screen. Then we gonna stop the cam. Then we gonna bring in
Hey.
That's my boy, Slade Wilson. Slade Wilson, one of the most opinionated and always hated. Adding next to the stream, we're going to bring in Wheezy 19 in the building.
That's what it is.
Representing Detroit as always. And last but not least, Dizzle himself, Mr. Michigan State. So,
Breezy over easy.
Slade Wilson.
Slade Wilson.
Dizzle, what's cracking?
What's going on, Wheezy?
Shit.
We have to get into why our boy got jumped, but
how was y'all weekend?
Good.
Good.
Like a motherfucker. That's all I do, work,
Okay.
No comment. Tell y'all Budz about it some other time. Okay, I'll buy that.
Yeah, but you had a weekend, bud.
Dizzle, you always have a good weekend. What was you doing with the girls?
Well, I went.
You had the Nuggets. You had the Nuggets somewhere.
Yeah, I went and hit balls with Owen Saturday morning. Realized that I'm still 42 and that I need about 2 weeks of yoga to stretch my entire back out before I get that tiger swing going again. But we just been hanging around, man.
At Brooks. I'm gonna have to get at you early. I gotta get him early in the season while he's still, getting warmed up.
Yo, you see Owen swing?
I did.
It was looking right. Yeah, it was looking right.
All right, fellas. Real quick. First business. I know y'all got together and watched the sports yesterday.
Yep.
Yeah. So, what y'all think?
Pepper session.
Pepper sessions. Let me bring that up real quick here.
A whole lot of heavy hand going on.
Man, he was outmatched. If that's the number one heavyweight contender, then the heavyweight's got a long way to go.
No, I'm gonna tell you like this. I respect the Big Gypsy King and all that, but there's a guy out there with the other 3 belts.
That's true.
And that's all I'm gonna say about that. He's gonna retire without fighting this guy who has the other 3 belts. So you take that how you want to. Sound like somebody's running to me. Yeah. It sounds like he might got some shoes on. Some track. So I ain't calling nobody no Gypsy King unless they fight my man with the other 3 belts.
No, I mean, and that would be that would be the epitome, right?
Huh?
That'd be the epitome, right? Just let me take all the belts and then I'll roll out in the sunset. But
I mean, that's usually the goal. That's usually the goal if you want to be considered the
greatest.
I mean, yes, you can't pound your chest and say you're the greatest if you ain't got all the belts. You can have 1 belt in the Commonwealth belt, and the Big Russian's got the other 3, dude.
He does.
They don't talk about him, but he's about to pepper up Joshua, and then what I'm saying, Tyson Fury's gonna be sitting there like, I'm nervous. That's why he retired. He's leaving. Is he nervous?
Did you think that's a real retirement, or you think he might be?
Yeah, scared, but. He was already nervous enough of Deontay Wilder. He's scared of the Big Russian.
But Deontay already retired.
Let's
give
the man some credit. Let's give the man some credit. Anybody in the public be scared about going against Deontay Wilder. That man is a madman.
Well, yeah, my whole point being is he had that trilogy with Deontay, but he fought that first fight real timid. You know what I'm saying? He had to feel out what can go on. And then he came in with his game plan. I'm going to bulk up and outweigh this guy by 60 pounds and just punch him as hard as I can. Yeah, it was a great game plan for him, but he did not go into the first fight with that game plan. He had to figure it out, and he's scared of the Big Russian, like I'm saying. Who you talking about, Klitschko? No, Usyk.
That's who beat Joshua?
Correct. No, that's. I mean, I don't know if they fought yet. I don't remember. I don't think they fought yet, but they're about to fight.
Let's see. We're gonna look up the title holders.
Yeah, heavyweights is a mess.
You can look at the title holders. That Usyk dude has the other 3 belts. You don't have to look at it. I'm telling you.
Calm down, bud. We just getting.
I'm just letting you know, bud.
You know your boxing. You know your boxing.
Absolutely, he does.
Heavyweights is a mess right now. It ain't even nothing to talk about. I can't even say shit.
I mean, Dillian White couldn't get anywhere near him, and when he did, he got punched.
Yep.
I mean, then he caught a button stinging uppercut, and dude was
shout out Aleem, shout out
one punch.
Morena,
one
thank
punch
you for
gone.
stopping
He
by.
went out with one punch.
Cup, a real uppercut. It wasn't a cut, it was a cup. He fed it to him.
Cupped his chin, bud.
Yeah.
He couldn't eat it. It's too much for his mouth.
Too much for his grill piece,
Shout
bud.
out Felicia Jordan.
Do you see his name now, Chuck?
Your boy's being retarded.
Usyk.
Yeah.
Some bum. He's probably a bum too.
You don't get 3 belts if you're a bum, bud. I mean, you've been hurting. I mean, that means everybody that they're talking about is ducking you. You understand? If Tyson Fury's all in the movies, you talking about Clubber Lang back there, like Rocky was running from Clubber Lang. That's all I'm trying to tell you. Because you don't want to get Clubber. He don't want to get Clubber.
Heavyweight though, it ain't many heavyweights that's worth a damn.
Well, I mean, if you got 3 belts, don't you think you should be trying to get the other 3 belts instead of beating them motherfuckers out of belt? That's all I'm saying. Seems a bit scared. He seems a bit scared to me.
I'm with you on that one.
Yeah.
You know it's time.
I mean, let's just think about it. Holmes wanted all the belts. Tyson wanted all the belts. Evander wanted all the belts. You know what I'm saying? The only 2 guys who had excuses.
I mean, he got the WBC in the linear, so we got to give him 2 if we, I mean, it's not one of the 4 majors, but it's kind of like the Players Championship. You know what I'm saying? It's not counted as a major, but it's still a belt.
I mean, it matters to people in Europe, not us. We're Americans. I talked to you about that the other day, Kurt.
Hey,
he's a fake.
We are the center of our universe, so he needs to get the American belts.
He's a fake.
There you go. He's the Gypsy King, and Gyppos are Gyppos.
Gypsy. His name say it all. He's the Gypsy.
He's a Gyppo.
Tell you what, remember we were watching the welterweight championship yesterday, right? Bud had the linear and had whatever. Man, that dude almost lost. Like he was getting fired on by that dude. Like if you were the welterweight linear championship and you got another belt and you're getting fired on, dude was firing on him.
Pepper sessions.
But what other champ could sing like Tyson Fury though? You see how he was blowing at the end of the fight?
Yeah, I'm not impressed.
Not impressed.
I'm not impressed because you guys can be impressed, but Oscar De La Hoya made a whole album, so whatever.
We never heard none of his tracks.
It's not more impressive than that.
That's all right. I bet you he made more money than Tyson did off his singing.
We never heard Oscar sing.
He's got a good personality. I like Tyson as a person.
Yeah, but I don't. Okay, that's fine. You can like him. I don't like false bravado. He's got false bravado.
I understand that.
He's acting like he's the baddest, and he's running from the dude who is the baddest. You ain't sweet, Tyson Fury. You not sweet.
Yeah.
You can box real good, but you scary.
Yeah.
You pick motherfuckers
he got
you can beat.
Legs and he fat. How you do that?
That's how he built. But I'm just saying he can box real good. He's probably the best boxer in heavyweight. But like I said, he's scary. He got touched by Deontay. Right? Deontay's power, and he don't want none of Usyk's power. None of it.
So he's just gonna lead the game.
There you go. Tap out, undefeated. Why not? Because in the end, he's gonna be undefeated.
It's a good move, though, right? It's probably a good move. It's a good move by him.
Yeah, if you scary.
Yeah.
Like I said, look at Canelo and all the belts Canelo got. That's called not being scary. That's called fighting all comers, getting all the belts. Tyson is scary.
He's no Canelo. He's no Canelo.
He ain't no Larry Holmes. He ain't a Larry Holmes, bud. He ain't an Evander Holyfield. He's not a true champion.
No, I buy that.
Got one belt. Get them all. Then you'll impress me.
Next subject.
All right.
We want to get Cade Cunningham out of the way, Curtis.
No,
Yes, he did.
Okay, Cunningham.
Yes, but I know you're extremely offended by Cade not winning Rookie of the Year. But if you look at, I was just checking the stats between the 3 finalists, and you know what's fucked up? You know what's really fucked up? They all got eerily similar numbers. They only off by like 2 on every fucking sub category. But guess what? My man that won it played 74 games, and the other 2 only played in the 60s. So I think that's kind of fucked up. They gave him Rookie of the Year because he played more games.
Yeah,
that's what it seems like to me.
Because he was better.
But I'm telling you, it seems like because he played more games, they threw it to him. I just checked their stats.
I'm gonna say this about Cade.
I mean, don't that be a stat though? You play more games.
Yep, started to play more games. He did.
Don't mean shit.
I mean, but I know that it don't mean. Hey, listen, and this though too, he's on the best team though too.
I know that don't mean shit neither because we talking about
that makes a difference.
We talking about Rookie of the Year.
But the MVP is usually the best player on the team with the best record, generally speaking.
Yeah, MVP, but we talking Rookie of the Year.
I know, but like
you ain't got to be on a good team to get Rookie of the Year. That's the thing that's helping you. Being on a good team. But
moving right along. Speaking of good teams, the Boston Celtics is looking like a real good team. I would argue
they're looking like
they are the best
garbage
team ball right now.
About to start hating on them.
They're looking like the Boston Celtics and the Golden State Warriors like hands down the 2 best teams in the playoffs.
No way.
Oh yes, way.
Boston. I go with you on that one for sure.
Oh, you don't think Golden State look highly impressive?
Yeah.
About to sweep the supposed MVP in them? About to sweep these bums.
I know, but that's easy. They ain't got Jamal Murray and who else they
didn't have Jamal Murray last year either. He got hurt. He been gone for so long. I'm tired of the Jamal Murray conversation. He ain't even part of the squad.
Here you go. He crumbled like Kawhi.
Not even part of the squad.
Crumbled just like Kawhi, dog.
Celtics looking good.
Yeah, they play great team defense. They were playing, their defense was so, like, dude, Kevin Durant, I've never seen Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving look so frustrated. Dude, Kevin was throwing the ball. He had like 11 turnovers, something crazy like that.
Yeah.
Just throwing the ball away.
They on his ass, making him hit shots like that.
Now, what does that have to do with? Because this is basically the same team that we've been seeing that Brad Stevens had the whole time. So Udoka came in, made Jaylen Brown and Jayson Tatum know how to play together with each other, and threw Marcus Smart in the starting lineup with a G move.
Yeah, totally coach. Yes, absolutely. Totally.
Absolutely.
That's the only reason they sweet is because of the coach.
No,
now
Nash is garbage.
No, we weren't even talking about Nash yet. We're gonna get to Nash right now. That was the next point. That was the next point of emphasis for me. Because you got the supposed best point. You got Kyrie and KD, bud. You got Kyrie and KD, and you getting all the way bottled up.
Andre Drummond is a bum, but as big as he is, he can get all the rebounds.
But you see what happened when Blake came in for a few minutes. Blake was out there killing.
Yep.
So I mean, once again, coaching Nash, you need to go be an assistant coach somewhere.
He ain't ready.
Don't worry about the reins, because if Nick Nurse would have had that team, my man from Toronto, if Nick Nurse had that team, they'd be scudding everybody.
Dude, because just like your boy said, Coach Van Gundy said the other day, he's like, you got Drummond. He was the rebound leader for like 5 years in a row. Defensive player of the year. Like, he can still guard the rim. You got two of the most prolific scorers in the entire NBA.
Unguardable, both of them.
You got a squad. You're deep. You're like 8-9 deep with all-stars and current and former MVPs. And you can't score no points.
Well, now we all see why James Harden wanted out of there. He did not like having that guy for coach. I'm out of here.
Yeah,
he ain't no real coach.
Yeah, bye-bye there.
And I was gonna say, Kurt or Ahmad,
bro.
You saying that the other day about you go look at Kevin Durant, man. James Harden wanted out of Oklahoma City. He goes to the Phoenix Suns. Then all of a sudden, Durant wants out of the Suns. And then they all go meet up in New Jersey. And James goes there, and James doesn't want to play there either. So, like, you just watch KD. Like, is KD toxic?
KD might be a problem.
So are they going to
see? I already know how I feel about him.
Is it
KD just hey, what's going on right now is KD just realized he ain't the second best player on the universe behind LeBron.
Right.
Who is?
He the boy that's clamping him up.
Jason
Father
Tatum.
Time.
So what, you trying? So hold up. You taking KD out of like the top what? In the
He
league?
ain't top 2.
Okay,
he getting
top what?
Top 5 maybe. He getting clamped up by Jayson Tatum, but he getting outplayed by
good.
Tatum. Huh?
It ain't looking good.
He getting outplayed. But what did I tell you about how Devin Booker do people? He outdoes them when he plays them. KB is getting outdone by Tatum.
It's making me change my taste in my mouth about the way that I feel about him.
It's supposed to, bud, because he get clamped up by Father Time and the youngster.
Kobe would never let this happen.
This is my whole point. That's why you can't talk about KD and these guys like you can't Kobe and Mike.
I know. He making and Kyrie too little. He just a guard. Can't do it all. They need something. They need didn't they have
I'll tell you. I'm gonna tell you. Well,
the twins, Brooks.
KD's problem is, like I said, he ain't the best player in the universe no more. And Kyrie has always thought too highly of himself. We'll just leave that at that about Kyrie. You think too highly of yourself, bud.
Yeah, they don't got no chance. Okay, so what about Philly though? That's what I was thinking about earlier.
I like Philly. I like Philly. I do
Yeah,
like
but
Philly.
Boston though.
No, they ain't got nothing. They don't got nothing for Boston.
Philly?
No.
Philly.
With the
they
best
don't,
player in the
for that
league?
defense. Because they're gonna
Who's the best player in the league?
Joel Embiid.
Huh?
Joel.
He's the best center in the league. He ain't the best player.
MVP of the league.
I mean, we're going to see. We're going to see, but the MVP don't win championships every year. I could swear Charles Barkley got him one. Karl Malone got him one. Nash got him 2. MVP ain't the best player all the time.
So they don't got a chance?
I don't think they got
Tobias?
Goofball. Tobias is a goofball. Dribble off your foot ass dude.
No, I'm with you. He is not.
I'm with you, Kurt.
Yeah.
Philly got a chance. I mean, they both play good defense. They both have good coaches. I think that would be an excellent Eastern Finals Conference matchup. I think it's pretty even.
I know. But no.
Okay, I don't. Listen, you Budz are jumping way too far ahead. You talking about Eastern Conference? First of all, what just happened to the Bucks all of a sudden? The defending champ.
Bud, you took it right out of my mouth. That's what
I know I did. Don't be putting nobody ahead of the Bucks yet. They're the defending champs.
You was putting Boston there. That's what I was trying to come down to.
Oh no. I'm just talking about against the Nets and the rest of the bums in the East.
Okay, well, what about who's gonna win the whole thing in the East?
Who's gonna win? Not.
I mean, that's what we're supposed to be talking about, not the bums.
No, you tell me who's gonna win the whole thing, then I'll give you my take on it.
I'm probably gonna have to go Punko.
I have a hard time even debating that with you because you know what's really funny?
They are the champs.
I know they're the champs, and what's really funny is his second fiddle is hurt. No, his second fiddle is hurt.
Yeah,
but yet and still, Grayson Allen out there killing guys. I got to step out for a second.
All right, bud.
Yeah,
Milwaukee though, Dizzle, who you got?
Well, and I said I don't see Milwaukee winning at all just because it's hard to go back to back. That's simply my statement on that. The last time that happened was a long time ago, so I don't know if they can win it all.
It wasn't that long ago. I think it might have been Golden State maybe? They go back to Golden State.
I mean, 10, 12 years, but
it's been that long?
Yeah, like 2000, but it's 2022.
Yeah,
we were born in the 1900s.
before the internet.
We were born before the internet. Yes. No, I like the Bucks and the Celtics, and I like the Sixers. I think those are 3 strong teams. I think without Middleton, I mean, to say that they're just as good a team without Middleton, that's silliness. Like he's the number 2. If he's out 2 to 3 weeks,
Boston,
can they beat Boston without him?
Might play next or something like that.
That's what I'm saying. Can they beat Boston without him?
Milwaukee?
Yep.
Yeah.
What about these buds right here?
Dude, Dallas just peeing on Utah.
Dallas might go to the finals.
I mean, Brunson just shooting.
They got a superstar.
Yeah, well, Matt and I were laughing yesterday because we were like, on last week's podcast, we were talking about maybe Brunson's not enough. And then dude goes off for 31 and 41, carries them for the first 2. Doncic comes back, and they're not beating a terrible team. Utah is a fantastic
Absolutely. That's my whole point. Absolutely.
I just don't think they get it
that's
together.
the what? The 2-7 or what is that?
No, I think that's. Is that the 4-5?
No, the 2-7 I think is Golden State and Denver 3-6.
Okay. And Phoenix, Pelicans 1-8. So it's Memphis. No, Memphis and Minnesota are the 2-7. Minnesota's the 7 seed. I bet you this is the 4-5. So this is the most evenly matched up. Dude, and they went in there last night.
Absolutely.
And just like, dude, Donovan Mitchell is too good. Rudy Gobert is too, like, these cats are way too good to be getting swept every year.
But the West.
What happened to Slade?
West, though. That's how the West is. But
Slade had a bounce out for a quick minute.
Oh, okay.
I think Dallas might go to the finals, West Conference Finals. Easy.
So this is your finals pick. Dallas, you don't think it's Phoenix?
Nope.
No, I don't think it's
Dallas gonna beat them. That's who they play next.
Yeah, I don't think it's Phoenix. Because I'm a Chris Paul hater, and that's okay because I admitted it. That's okay. I love Booker. But I don't know.
Career for being dirty.
Like if you ask me if it's Golden State versus Phoenix, I'm taking Golden State every time. I will lose money every time. There's no way I would pick against that squad of Steph, Wiggins, Thompson, Draymond.
All right.
I mean, dude, just keep going.
Phoenix got to get through Dallas first, though.
Phoenix got to get through Dallas.
That's not gonna happen. Dallas is too big. You see Luka right there.
Dude, Luka just can't. Luka's tough, man.
He's a European Bron.
Yeah, he's Europe's Bron for sure. I like that one.
But NBA though, he's everything Bron wish he was still.
In their defense,
he what Bron used to be.
Look at that defense.
But big.
They got Brunson, Luka, and I'm so glad they got rid of Kristaps Porzingis. Like, dude, go die in Washington with the Wizards. It'd be a terrible player.
Yeah, they couldn't go together.
No,
like Kristaps.
No, just injured too much, bud. Not a bad guy, good talent, but you got to be on the floor.
Okay, so Chuck, you're going with. So who are you going with then? You going with Dallas over Phoenix?
No, I'm not picking Phoenix.
Yeah, so you're picking Dallas over Phoenix.
I would pick Dallas over Phoenix. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so then it will come down to Dallas and
Golden State. Absolutely. You know who I'm picking. You know who I'm picking. Absolutely.
Without a doubt.
People are like, that's the story. That's the story. Oh, y'all never make it back. Your run is over. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, yeah? I'm going to come back after injury after 2 years. Everybody say Draymond can't play anymore.
They're going to have to beat Dallas, though.
They can't beat Dallas.
I'm just saying. They got Luka.
Well, but Steph Curry can score 50 points shooting the ball out of his ass from half court. Like,
I understand.
He can do just what Luka can do. And on top of that,
they play tonight.
Brunson can do that.
They play tonight.
And on top of that, Wiggins can go off for 20. I mean, they have 3 people average 20 points. That's a lot.
They play tomorrow. Mark, they play tomorrow, the 25th. No, Dallas, and that's why I
love Dallas.
Bud was on here to tell you why Dallas was going to win.
All right, Budz, I'm back.
It's right on time.
Right on time, Budz. So why is
Dallas
going to win the West?
Why is it? They're not.
Okay, you got to stop. We got to catch them up.
Okay.
We were just talking about Dallas and Phoenix because they about to meet next. Obviously, I already know you probably think Phoenix is going to win. Me and Chuck think Dallas is going to win. He said never pick Phoenix.
That's fine and dandy, but DeAndre Ayton's going to be all over Joker. I mean, you guys.
No, Dallas, the Mavericks.
I know. Dallas. Okay, yeah, the Dallas Mavericks. You think they're
with the European LeBron?
Luka?
He's the European LeBron, bud.
You know who he is. You put a question mark at the end of it.
European LeBron? I don't like that comparison. When did this guy chase? Hold on, stop. Let me ask you these questions here. I got a couple for you. When have you ever seen Luka chase down a play and pin a shot on the glass? Okay, you can take that name out your mouth comparing Luka to him right now. Luka can't play defense like that.
We said the European.
Tony Kukoc then.
I know, I'm speechless. Oh,
You
come
are.
on now.
Oh, Kukoc, man. Luka's killing
Really
Kukoc.
trying to hate on Luka.
Luka's killing Kukoc.
Kukoc got way more rings than Luka. What you talking about? How's he killing him?
All venom.
How's he killing him? He got way more rings than
He get a 40-point triple nipple.
I'm not impressed by that. So does Ducky.
No,
yeah,
but you don't.
Triple nipples mean nothing. You have proved that to me, Kurt. They mean nothing. Ducky has more than anybody. What has he ever done except for look like an idiot in the end?
About this year.
I know.
Luka.
So triple doubles mean nothing. Size. You got a lot of stats. Punko gets a lot of triple doubles and he's got a ring. Luka ain't got nothing yet.
That's my point.
Okay.
He had it that way.
Who's hated?
He had it that way.
Yeah.
They're not gonna be able to beat Dallas. Phoenix ain't gonna be able to beat Dallas.
Why not?
They're too little.
Who's too little?
Phoenix. And when is Booker coming back? They can beat Dallas without Booker?
They're too little.
Yes. Cliff can beat anybody without anybody. Cliff, listen. Oh. Yes. Well, listen, long as Cliff is on the team, he makes everybody elevate. See, that's what I was telling you guys about the other day.
Like about up their whole front line.
Who can?
Luka.
He cannot post a Mikal Bridges.
He can't. Too little.
Well, when it happens, we'll be on the show after that happens.
That's why
it ain't gonna happen.
Also. They're gonna be Golden State too. They're gonna be Golden State too.
Not a chance.
They're too little.
Not a chance.
Too little.
They don't have a Draymond Green.
They're gonna have to be shooting over.
They don't have a Draymond Green or a Chris Paul. You need them dirty, get in there dudes. They don't have that on that team. Who plays like that on Dallas's team?
I can't remember his name. They do.
I know because you know what the harsh reality is. Do they match up directly next, or does somebody got to play the Timberwolves or something first?
No, it's who the Timberwolves playing right now?
Memphis.
Yeah, Memphis.
Yes, Memphis about to beat them.
I don't think so, bud. Desmond Bain ain't gonna be enough.
The winner of Memphis, Minnesota played the winner of Golden State and Denver.
Well, Golden State gonna run either of those teams.
I mean, this is
absolutely. So Golden State, they're in the.
Well, watch it. There's about to be a sweep right here, right now. You know what I'm saying? It's a little 12-point game going on right here, but all you gotta do is hang around to the fourth and watch Steph and Clay and Poole just cut up on these fools with some help from Dre Mundo.
Jump shots ain't gonna win it.
Oh, dude, and so
let me. Shots don't win.
It's gonna be Luka. It's gonna be Luka's dominance.
Man, let me apologize for my rudeness. Let me apologize for my rudeness. Me being a Spartan. How did I leave out Jordan Poole, the Michigan man from the Golden State Warrior team? Like, that's another reason they're coming out of the West. They're so deep. Yes.
He think he's Jamal Crawford. I understand.
I don't care if he's enough. If you add him to Clay and Steph and Wiggins and Draymond, and then you add Jordan Poole, they got Steph coming off the bench just because. They're just playing with people right now. Playing.
They looking good.
If it comes down to Phoenix and them, I think it's a hell of a matchup that I want to watch. I would love to watch Phoenix play the Golden State Warriors. I think that would be
yeah. I agree with you on that.
Well, just understand one thing, Kirk, though. The one thing you ain't got to worry about is seeing the Mavericks in that Western Conference Finals.
Absolutely, they may be there.
Absolutely not.
Luka.
I don't think neither one of these teams is going to be in there either.
Let me ask you this, bud.
Absolutely not.
Let me ask you this, bud. Didn't Luka just come back last game, and didn't they just lose after Brunson carried them to 2 victories before that? Don't you think Luka might, and all that extra dribbling might be a little bit one of the things I know sounds stupid, but a little too much? All the extra dribbling and shit? Yeah, I do.
He's special.
He is special, and so is Jalen Brunson at 5 foot nothing.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
But the difference is, like I said, Luka dominates that ball a little too much. And guys who dominate the ball a little too much tend to think a little too highly of themselves, and them guys tend to not win.
You mean people like Brian?
No, I'm not talking about a high.
Brian do the same thing. I'm just saying.
No, but Kurt, you keep on bringing in a non-human into these equations, dude. LeBron don't count. LeBron don't count, bud. He ain't human.
Luka is non-human over in Europe.
This ain't Europe, bud. This America. Where all the best athletes are.
He's the wannabe. We know, but he's doing a good job though.
You'd have been better off saying the white Magic. You'd have been better off saying the white Magic, European Magic Johnson than the LeBron. Okay, I'll buy that.
No.
Yeah, all nice and stiff, stiff and slow, just like Magic. No, stiff and slow, just like Magic. He's nowhere near as good as Magic.
Better than Magic though.
No, bud. How can you say that?
Better.
You talking about a guy who played in the 80s and dominated the 80s, and you trying to say Luka's better than him?
Yeah.
When you can take 4 steps now to get to the rack, that ain't Euro steps, bud. Those are travels. Okay? Those are 3 and 4 steps. No, he is not better than Magic. Stop it.
I'm going with it.
Stop it. You're just talking to be talking again. That's not true.
I'm going
not
with
true.
it.
It's not true. He's not as good as Magic. He's not as good as Magic. That's not true. I'm not gonna listen to you. I'm gonna out-talk you like I can do all the time. Everybody watches the video cast. I'm out-talking him because he's blaspheming. There you go. Enough said. Don't say he's better than Magic. He's not. Nowhere near as good as him. Magic has 5 rings, bud. Luka has 0.
I got a different stat.
I will never get any.
I got a different stat for you. Magic Johnson, as a rookie, he averaged something like 18, 7, and 7.
And a ring.
What Cade average?
And a ring. I said in a ring. And I'm just saying, Kurt, what do you cap those numbers off with for Magic?
That's all I wanted to say.
As a rookie, what do you cap the numbers off with? Answer that question, and then you ask your dumb question.
What? What's the question?
Ring, bud.
Yeah, Magic special.
Cade didn't even make the playoffs, so stop it.
We're talking numbers.
No, we're not talking numbers. We're talking about being
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar to me. Don't even get into this one, man.
They didn't, but the Lakers were garbage before Magic got there.
Bullshit.
What were they doing before Magic got there, bud? Pull it up, pull it up, Maul. Pull it up. What were they doing before Magic got there? Besides losing. You can stop it all right now. You can stop it all right now, Kurt.
All I'm saying is Cunningham put up Magic Johnson numbers.
What you're trying to do is make a regular person be one of a living legend already. You're trying to make a rookie be a living legend already. He did nothing to get put in the category with Magic Johnson. You need to stop that.
He did.
You are blasting. No, he did not carry his team. He did not carry his team anywhere. But stop it. He couldn't even carry his team to the playoffs. You have to stop. You have to stop.
We're talking numbers. I'm just spitting out numbers, man. Don't be mad at me.
No, you numbers don't mean shit, bud. Numbers don't win championships. The goal of every professional athlete in every sport is to win a championship. Them numbers are what you look at the end of the day. Oh, he's the all-time leading scorer. Great, good and fine and dandy. Magic has 5 rings. He got there as a rookie. Stop comparing nobodies to Magic Johnson, please.
So what year Magic came in 78?
Well, man, 71, they got 85% win percentage. 73, they got a couple down years, 74 to 76, but then they got a 65%, a 55%, a 58%, and then he came in. They won the championship in 79.
Okay, when did Magic get there? 83?
80, because 79, because that's when they won the championship.
Who, Magic?
They won the Spartans won in 79.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the Spartans won in 79 against Larry.
80. Yeah, so 80. Yeah, that 80 years when they came and won.
Yeah, Magic, instant impact, bud. Instant all-around impact. The biggest impact. They was not getting to the finals before him.
Yeah, they was. They did a few years before that. And then they made it to the semifinals.
71, 73.
But that's when I was born in 73, okay? That shit don't count.
They lost the Western Conference Finals in 77.
Bummery. Luka is bummery compared to Magic.
They went to the playoffs again in 78.
I know, but to my point, stop comparing Cade Cunningham. Don't compare Cade Cunningham to Magic Johnson. You're the only one.
He kind of got the LeBron effect. Look, they won the finals, went to the Western Conference, won the finals.
Tell him something, Mark. Break it down.
Won finals.
Break it down, Mark.
Look at all those finals in a row. So they went to the finals 1, 2, 3, 4 years.
Now. I'm gonna talk to you again, Kurt.
Kareem.
Kurt,
Who
you're
is they
comparing
playing,
Cade Cunningham to Magic Johnson.
No,
Are
I'm
you
not.
serious? You just
I'm not.
did. You just
No, I
did.
didn't.
You tried
No, I
to.
didn't.
You tried
No, I
to.
didn't.
And you tried to compare Luka to him. You tried to
You're
compare
the only one
Cade
that
and Luka
says
to
that.
him. You're talking about numbers, comparing both of them bums to Magic Johnson. You don't need to do stuff like that.
I
Please.
did not. I didn't.
You tried to,
I
but you
did
got
not.
cut short by Ahmad Smith.
I did not. You just don't like the numbers.
The Bud.
And you're trying to say the numbers are irrelevant. That's what
They
we know
are
about
irrelevant.
numbers.
They
They
are.
are not.
Well, then
You know
Jason
math.
Kidd.
Math
Okay.
is not irrelevant.
Yeah,
Numbers and
it is.
math are never irrelevant.
It is in this situation
No, it is not. Ever.
because these equations equal to one thing: a trophy and a ring. And guess who ain't got them? Cade Cunningham and Luka.
Yeah,
I know. So stop it.
And you know what?
Cade probably
That
won't
right
never
there,
get one.
that-
Cade will
those
never
points
get
right
one
there.
with the Pistons though.
So why
Go
you
ahead,
being a
Breezy.
hater? You just being a hater.
No, and not to jump on you, Ahmad, but like just back to back, my point. That's why I'm taking Steph because he got 3 rings.
He got mad rings.
He got rings. So like, if you're gonna give me 1 year to pick a point guard, that's who I gotta take. You know, love Chris Paul, great player.
Have a hard time debating against you, Chuck, because you make the most sense when you say that. You know what I'm saying? So, then, see, between me and you, that just falls down to personal opinion between Steph and Chris Paul.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Because your argument, it's hard to argue with them 3 rings.
And so this, who has more dimes? Chris, all day. Who more runs the team? Now I think they affect the floor in different ways for sure. Like when Steph's on the floor, man, you gotta guard him from 50 feet. That line, you know what I'm saying? He affects the floor in a different way. Now Chris runs the point.
He does, sure. But my only point to what I was saying before about the difference between those two is we've seen games where Chris is like the only star on the team in playoffs and everything, and his team can win. Steph in that situation ain't winning. He'll score points, but his team won't win. I've seen it. There's proof of this.
Well, and I was getting more and more angry watching the Suns, watching Cliff Paul play, because my argument was getting defeated when we talk about defense of the point guard. Like Cliff just stealing everything, always in the way, just irritated. Like, so he definitely has the defensive edge for sure.
He's just the best. Listen, he's just the best all-around point guard. I understand you're going to take Steph over him because Steph is real prolific at flicking.
And I love flicking, bud.
Hey, is Damian Lillard in there anywhere? We done just forgot about Damian.
No, I don't, because he doesn't
win. because Damian ain't winning nothing. Damian just started getting elected to All-Stars a little while ago. No, Damian ain't in this conversation. And he was doing all that. He was doing all that with CJ McCollum on his team too. CJ going out, he ain't doing nothing.
I'm not going to say that the dude is not extremely talented because I don't even think I can argue that. He's sweet. He's extremely talented. But it's like one of those situations where, like, well, this is a terrible analogy, but I'm going to say Matthew Stafford just sitting with the Lions all these years and go somewhere else. Like, it's been time for Dame to leave Portland and go somewhere else for like 3-4 years.
Check this out. I'm a history buff. Let's recall a playoff series when LaMarcus Aldridge and Damian Lillard were the go-to guys on the Portland Trailblazers. And they matched up against Popovich and the Spurs. And Popovich clamped up both of them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Pop. Pop ain't doing it to Steph Curry and them. He ain't doing it to Chris Paul, and he didn't do it to Chris Paul in the Clippers when Chris Paul was there. So you can't put Dame in that conversation. Huh?
He had a personnel.
He had LA.
Man, he had LaMarcus and CJ.
Dame's going above.
He had LA. He had one of the best jump shooting big men in the league ever on his team. So, no. He's not there with Steph and Chris. He's not up there. He's eye candy. He's eye candy, bud. Dame's eye candy to me. You look good all year long. Playoffs come.
That's not true.
It is true.
That's where he got his nickname from, was playoffs Dame time.
I mean, what has he done in the playoffs except for lose?
Playoffs?
They beat remember we was going against Duck now? So they beat them a couple years in a row.
Man, he ain't been to the finals.
I know you said Milwaukee and
the Blazers have never been to the finals, Bud, since Clyde Drexler, I don't think. So I don't want to hear it.
I know you're being real critical.
I'm being real critical because the Duck has been to the finals. But Dame ain't.
I think
Dame hasn't sniffed.
He was playing with KD.
That's when they lost against Cleveland.
Yeah, Dame has not sniffed the finals, bud. So I don't like
It's
it.
been real hard.
Real hard. It's a real rough
Well,
road.
I think our conclusion, Mog, was that we can't pick against Milwaukee because out of temp, he just
They're the champions.
stupid good. You can't, and he's a champ. They're the defending champions, so you can't overlook them. You got Philly and Boston too. I think those are the three teams. I don't think anybody else comes out of the East besides those three.
No love for the Heat, huh? No love for the number one team out of the East, huh?
I know, being a total hater.
No.
And I've been watching them. They play great D.
Jimmy freaking Butler.
That's
I
it.
know,
Who else?
man, but
Ain't that how Chuck said it? Jimmy freaking Butler, y'all.
and they got Tyler Hero, and they got Robinson, and
Hero.
they got Bam
They're gonna have to play
Adebayo,
Philadelphia.
and they got
That's why they're not gonna make it.
Because they got what?
They're gonna have to play Philadelphia next.
I know, but what about that thumb on the big guy? Is it okay? That thumb. He's got a hangnail on his thumb or something. He's having that Anthony Davis shit going on right now.
Joel?
Yeah, he thought about his thumb was hurting or something like that. He can't flick right.
Joel.
You didn't know nothing about that?
No, I thought he got all that shit out of his system.
no.
He catches slivers in his vagina just like AD still.
I thought he got it out of his system this year.
No,
I'm just saying. It's okay. There's a difference between guys like Chris Paul. He's got to really be injured to not play.
Yeah, absolutely.
We're talking about guys like Anthony Davis and Joel Embiid. They're hurt and they won't play. And we all know the difference between hurt and injured.
I thought he was all right.
He's still vaginal.
Damn it. All right,
Well,
yeah, Miami might beat them.
They might beat them, but once
Joel
again,
Embiid is on his period, they might win that.
I mean, I never seen Punko menstruate though, so it looks real rough against them.
Yeah, okay, so Miami Punko, yeah, that's what it would lead to.
Yeah,
they ain't got nothing for Milwaukee.
Well, I mean, because listen, I was saying it before I got off the phone a little while ago. Chris Middleton, they don't even really need him, I don't think, because Grayson Allen been flicking away. You hear me?
They got Bobby Portis also.
No, they got Grayson. Grayson.
OG Bobby.
They don't play the same position, but you got to get that position.
I know that, but
it's Grayson.
I'm just saying they upgraded with the OG Bobby Portis also.
I don't know about an upgrade.
He be hooping.
He do be hooping.
And he big.
And he's real long, bud.
He kind of like Draymond. He be doing Draymond stuff.
Yes, I like
they
that.
Got one of them people. He do Draymond stuff.
And they got Kyle too. I like they got Kyle too, but I'm like, dude, I try to watch them, bud. Like it's one of those teams like everybody loves them. Like, oh, they're number one seed. You gotta love them. Like, I just don't like watching them. It's just gross to me. I would rather watch a different team. So, a biased opinion, just simply based on I don't like watching them play, man. Like, I'm not a fan of Jimmy Butler. Yeah. He's fantastic, but just a hater again. I guess I don't know, man. I don't see them making out of the East.
You just don't like the Heat. I understand.
Great.
I mean, for me, it's more of I don't see them as having like a true center. Who's their center? Is it still Bam?
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He ain't no damn center.
Oh, yes, he is.
It's a different league, though, too. Philly's the only team playing with the real center.
I mean, was Ben Wallace a center? He's the same height as Ben Wallace. Was Ben Wallace
totally different.
I mean, you can say it's a total difference. There's a total difference. The difference is
to protect the rim and get rebounds.
The difference is Bam Adebayo. The difference is Bam Adebayo stretches the floor. He can dribble and he can defend.
No.
Yes.
A center is supposed to protect the rim and get rebounds.
He does protect the rim.
Bam does not.
And he can dribble and he can flick.
He does not protect the rim.
Absolutely, he does.
He does not.
Mark, can you please bring up his rim protection skills? Get some stats on Bam. How many blocks? Yeah, Bam Adebayo.
No.
Blocks per game.
Nope, I'm not gonna let you do that. No.
Blocks per game
does not make you a rim protector.
Blocks per game. Let me see it.
He gets a lot of blocks.
Yeah, that's rim protection, bud.
About 2 blocks a game.
Yeah, that's rim protection, bud.
Blocking a jump shot is not protecting.
That's rim protection, bud.
And they got PJ Tucker.
Yes, they got an X factor.
Have a big man.
They got an X factor
on people and protecting the rim. Period. Point blank.
It's the blocks column right over here.
Where at, bud?
They don't got the right personnel to win it all.
1, 2 minutes.
They don't got the right personnel.
I mean, according to you, but guess what they got? An OG ass coach. Spoelstra.
One of the best.
And one of the best.
I used to
I'll
be
never
such a
I'll
Spoelstra
never
hater, though.
disrespect him.
What?
I used to be
You
a
was Spo-
hater, a Spoelstra
Who?
hater in the beginning. Because he was
I
gifted
said, I'll
that
never
team, and you had Pat Riley pulling the strings.
Yeah, no. We all hated on Spoelstra that first year because he was that video analyst
He was a
and
video dude. I was like, well,
Yeah.
I'm a video edit dude. If that much, and I used to, and we coached the Falcons, Kurt.
but that's the whole thing.
I mean,
But that's the whole point to the story, though. You're talking about a video guy who sat there and watched video, and video understood it. He understood what he was watching.
Yeah,
It's like
Yeah.
it's like
turned into a G.
yes, it's like
an
it's,
NBA live, and then translating that shit.
yes, he's an NBA live coach, an NBA live coach who turned into an NBA coach. That's exactly right, Mark. I couldn't have said it no better.
Oh shit! I almost had his blocks here. He ain't no damn rim protector. I don't even know why you trying to say that though.
Bambi glove and shit.
It's not a rim protector.
Gloving.
Beating all around the bush.
No, I'm not.
Absolutely. You know that's not
So
no
is Joe-
rim protector.
So is Joker a rim protector?
They ain't got nobody down there doing this to people.
Regular season, he averaged 0.8 blocks.
Oh my
That ain't
goodness.
very good. That ain't very good.
0.8.
I just said that's
0.8.
not very good, bud. Not very good. That's not even won a game.
Yeah, that's terrible.
Not very good.
He's
Yeah,
not a
but
big man. He's
defensively-
not supposed to get blocked.
Okay, well, whatever about Bam. The Heat defensively, they're long, they're tall, they're quick, they get to the ball, they help each other. You got a Bulldog and PJ Tucker. So I'm arguing against myself as far as the Heat go because they got a lot of good players. I got no
I know,
reason
but
to
it's
just
gonna take more than what they got. Because they're gonna run into Antetokounmpos.
dude, because nobody can stop that dude. Like the way he was just takes his Euro step through 3 6'8", 280-pound guys, and then just
They will
dunks
match up
and
good against
blasts them.
Boston. Because that's
They
not how
what?
Boston. Them and Boston are similar. They will match up good against Boston,
No, they won't. Nobody matches up good against Boston.
even with all their shooters.
Nobody matches up good against Boston. That's the longest team in the
Jimmy
NBA.
Butler, you know, Jimmy Butler is like
No. Listen to me. Boston is the longest team in the NBA.
Yeah, like
Nobody,
that game they showing.
but nobody matches up good with them really. Tatum and Brown are really too much for people.
All right,
It's-
well, let's run the matchups, bud. If we got Miami versus Boston, who's guarding Tatum?
Who's guarding Tatum?
Yeah, probably
Yep.
Jimmy Butler.
No, that's where you guys got it wrong. You need to be asking who's
Who's guarding Jaylen Brown?
going to be guarding Jimmy Butler and them guys. Okay, don't worry about people trying to hold the Boston Celtics. They can't. But I'm gonna tell you what the Boston.
What, they can't hold Boston?
But the Boston Celtics gonna clamp them up. Man, you see what they do?
It's going to be much easier for Miami.
Do you see what?
to
Do you listen? Do you see what this
It's
coach?
going to be much easier for Miami's defense than it is for Boston's defense. I
Really?
think you got hell yeah. Miami's.
Oh, but you and I are gonna put money on this series when we get there. You and I are
Tyler
put
Hero.
that series. Listen,
about Tyler Hero. But
I'm talking about Jayson Tatum and Jaylen Brown, who are both 6'9". I'm talking about Marcus Smart, a big ass, strong ass bulldog point guard. I mean, what are you talking about?
they're not
Do you see
clamping nobody that's flicking.
what?
They flick.
Who flicks?
Miami.
They stopped the flick.
Oh, okay. So they flick. So what's going on in this
KD
series?
and Kyrie don't flick?
Oh, thank you, Mark. I mean, I can get out. You're talking about the king of flickers.
No, not like Hero. No.
Yeah, like Hero.
Kyle Lowry.
So they
No.
get their defense clamped
all
on
they
their
do.
ass.
Listen, the only person they really got to worry about on Miami is Duncan Robinson. That's the only flicker they got to worry about. Duncan. That's the only one you got to worry about.
You think if they doing what they're doing to KD, they won't do that to anybody else? They want to do that too?
No, I'm saying they
But
got
they
more.
will. And I'm right here with you, Mr. Boston fan. Boston, I
Miami
hate
got
Boston.
way more
I hate 'em.
firepower than Brooklyn Nets.
I'm just saying.
They
That's
have
all I'm
more
saying.
firepower than
They
Brooklyn.
got way more firepower than Brooklyn Nets. Fuck yeah, Miami. Absolutely. Why you think they're the number one seed?
Because of their defense and their coach. Why do you think Brooklyn's terrible as they are? Because of their defense and their coach.
You got to score points, win the game.
You have to have a coach to get you out there with your game plan. Kyrie Irving said himself, we don't even need a coach. Kyrie said that.
Miami got about 4
But listen to what I just told you. Kyrie said this statement. We don't even need a coach on the bench. So, you know what I mean?
just saying.
Coaches matter, but
And we got a lot.
I mean, Spoelstra and Budenholzer are real good coaches.
I know.
It'll be a good matchup. That's going to be a good matchup. That'll be a good matchup.
Personnel. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah, personnel matters, but you can have personnel running around. Listen, I love looking at stat lines. I love looking at good guys, and it go reads like this: 0, 1, and 2, something like that. It means you dribbled around for 39 minutes and just ran around the court. You got a rebound and assist.
Hey,
you ain't do nothing else, bud.
Got players like that.
Everybody's got players like that, bud. Everybody's got players.
Miami don't.
All right, so this is what we're looking at. So Miami would play Philly, Milwaukee would play Boston. So Philly or Miami?
I know.
Miami.
That's what
Okay, so you say Miami.
I'm going Philly.
I would take Philly. Then we got Milwaukee versus Boston, which is the tough one because that's the tough one right there, fellas. Milwaukee versus Boston.
Going with Boston this year, bud.
And I said that Milwaukee can't win back to back. So like,
going with Boston this year.
If they're gonna lose, do they lose? Do I have them lose to Boston or do I have them lose to Philly?
They're not going to lose to Boston in the second.
They're not going to lose to Philly.
Exactly. They're going to the finals.
Maybe, but Boston could stop them before Philly could dream about it.
They're going to be playing Dallas.
All right, yeah, because
Dallas, I like it, but it's not going to happen.
It's going to be Dallas.
No.
So Milwaukee takes out Boston, then does Milwaukee beat either Miami or Philly?
Yeah, absolutely.
I didn't say Boston was getting beat by them. Boston winning.
Hypothetically speaking, but if Milwaukee goes, do they beat either Miami or Philly? They beat both of those teams? The Bucks take them both out?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So really,
nobody got nothing.
So really,
only Boston will be able to stop Punko.
All right, and then we're also saying Boston can beat both Philly and Miami.
And Boston can beat every team in the East easier than anybody else can. They are the most stacked, most loaded, most defensive team in the East.
So we're saying the Eastern Conference Finals is going to be the Boston Celtics.
No,
we said the Milwaukee Bucks.
No,
that's what I'm saying.
Right, because that's it. So next series is technically the Eastern because we're all saying that either Boston or Milwaukee will wipe up the Heat.
Okay, so you're going with Boston.
Correct.
Okay, so you said Boston going to the finals.
That's what I said, bud.
Oh, okay. No, Milwaukee and Dallas.
Okay, well that's gross, Kurt. You can go
Super
Milwaukee.
gross.
That's safe. All right, let me go. Let me go to the other side. Like I take the Milwaukee. That's cool. But then you had to go and say the Mavericks.
Yeah.
I don't think. No, not yet, Curtis. Not yet.
The Mavericks probably ain't gonna. The Mavericks still got to make it out to this first round, bud.
They all do.
Yeah, they like they still could be in trouble.
They all do. Denver about to lose. Denver about to beat Golden State today.
Listen,
make it
okay, back to my earlier point about Luka and like Jalen Brunson. It's really fucked up thing because Jalen Brunson plays way better defense than Luka's big ass. Okay, that's why it's a better team when Luka really ain't on the fucking floor. It's fucked up as it sounds. As fucked up as that sounds, they're a better defensive team. So to me in the playoffs, that makes you a better team because you had a better defensive player out there.
You're being ridiculous.
No, you're being ridiculous because defense wins championships.
And right now, Dallas ain't even won. They ain't won yet. They're tied up 2-2.
Yeah.
Then they gotta go. Then they gotta go take on a Phoenix team.
And but I'm just saying though. They won their 2 games. They won their 2 games without Luka because they played better defense without him. And you're not buying into that, Kurt. Luka does not play good D. I'm sorry, he's slow. He's like Joker. Neither one of them play good D.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to get on the Europeans, but they suck at defense. Both of them.
To lose any games.
They suck at defense, but they didn't play for Villanova and Jay Wright now. They don't know how to fucking defend people. I'm sorry. It's just the truth.
Luka don't, but the rest of
Luka and Joker don't.
I just want to throw out a point.
Joker don't play for Dallas.
If we went to last week's show,
I was talking about the Europeans not being able to play defense. They don't play in American colleges. They don't learn how to play defense like you're at Michigan State, like Draymond. You know what I mean?
Got the heart. I know.
They don't have colleges there. Like,
bread.
and these guys are coming, and these guys don't go to college in America, so they'll never be able to play defense like any American.
Not bread in them.
Have you ever seen a European come in and get talked about besides Marc Gasol for defensive MVP?
Wasn't Rubio good?
No, he wasn't no defensive MVP. He was not talking about that. He don't have a first team defense or a second team defense. Stop it.
Hey, I think Rubio got a second team.
I don't think so, bud. Pull it up, Mark. Ain't no Rubio on no all team defenses, bud. Stop it.
While Mark's going through that. All right. So
Third.
on the other side, we got Phoenix up 2-1. I think they take the series 4-1 and just take their happy bus wherever. Then they're gonna fight. Then they got to play against the Dallas or Utah team who got to go. So do we feel that Phoenix beats either Dallas or Utah? Now, Kurt, you're going to say
absolutely, they crush them.
Kurt, you're saying Dallas because if they're going to the finals, then okay, so Dallas beats Phoenix. I don't see that happening.
Absolutely.
Then the other end,
you said you never pick Phoenix.
No, I said I hated Phoenix because I'm a hater. I'm an honest hater, and I just don't like them, and that's okay. But the talent, I mean, without Booker, I mean, clearly they're not as good of a team. But again, like, you know,
just because the Suns beat them all 3 times this year, that don't mean nothing to it. Playoffs, that means something.
I mean, it means something. Like you got
beat them all
3 times.
Come on, Luka.
And then you got does Golden State beat either Memphis or Minnesota?
They'll have a hard time with Minnesota.
You said who?
They'll have a hard time with Minnesota, but they'll crush Memphis.
But they get by both. About? Golden State, they get by Memphis or Minnesota.
Probably.
Okay. Yeah. So then we look in. So the Budz say it's Dallas/Phoenix against the Warriors. That's the Bud consensus so far.
Yes.
And then on the top, we have Boston/Milwaukee against Miami.
Yes.
I'm good with that.
Okay, where did you say? Did you
Phoenix versus Boston will be the finals.
You got the Suns and
Boston
Golden State playing, Chuck?
Yeah, I would have those two playing for sure.
And then Golden State going to play Milwaukee.
I don't think Milwaukee gets there this year, and I've said that. So like I said, if they're not going to make it, somebody's got to beat them, and if it's going to be somebody, I guess it's got to be Boston. And even though I hate to toot Mog's horn and make him happy, like Boston right now is the best team in the East.
Boston real nice, bud.
The Boston and Golden State.
Absolutely.
Boston's Phoenix.
Golden State,
Boston,
bud.
Golden State, Boston, Phoenix.
And Boston. You say Dallas
and Minnesota and Milwaukee Bucks.
Gross.
Okay.
That'd be a real gross one to watch, but I'll watch it.
That would be gross.
They'll score a lot of points.
Hey, and I just want to say, last week I said that Luka was slow, and you said, no, bud, he's not slow. He's controlled. No, bud, he's slow.
Oh, he is
slow, bud.
Listen, control is slow, though.
Slow and control.
There you go.
Slow and controlled.
Yep. With no defense.
One of the best players in the league.
I know, but isn't that like how they all are? Like, remember Kukoc, just slow. And what's the other big? Oh, Luke Longley. Luke Longley, nice and slow, but a solid player.
He was Australian, though.
Luka is killing all them.
Not at all.
Okay. Arvydas Sabonis, one of the slowest buds, and just brilliant center, but
correct.
Slow, but super under control. He the most under control dude ever.
I can't believe he's disrespecting Luka's 26, 9, and 8 over the career. That's almost a nipple. He almost averages a nipple.
Oh, I think he's the MVP contender every year.
Totally
MVP contender every year.
Sounds like Larry Bird numbers to me, bud. I ain't impressed.
You ain't impressed with Larry Bird numbers?
I'm not impressed with Luka's numbers.
But you said they were Larry Bird numbers.
In this day and age, and all you do is flick threes. I'm not impressed.
That's not all he do.
No, that's all any team does now is one play to flick threes. Every team runs a play to flick a three. I'm not impressed.
Nope.
Somebody on that team is going to average 30.
Nope.
Every team has like a 25-plus point score on their squad now. Every squad. Every squad. That's all everybody does is flick.
Every squad got a gunner.
But Desmond Bane flicked for like 30 the other night for the Grizzlies. I'm not impressed by that shit no more. 30 points a game ain't shit really. It's just like in football now, a guy throwing for 3,000 yards ain't shit. That's all anybody does is pass now. It's not impressive anymore.
Hey,
not impressive.
It's kind of how I feel about Booker. I understand. That's all he do.
But guess what?
Take 30 shots a game.
But guess what does impress me? Guess what does impress me? When you got a Bud on your team that does that, and you're the number one team in the West. So you can save your little comment about Booker.
Got a good team.
I know you keep on dick riding Cade Cunningham, losing ass, piston ass, and I'm gonna keep on dick riding Devin Booker because I know his mama. Me and Veronica go back, nigga.
He take 30 shots a game, average 26.
Just like Kobe.
Good for him.
Just like Kobe.
No.
Just like Kobe. He don't shoot all three.
You talking about blasphemy. Now you comparing fucking Booker.
No. I didn't compare him. I didn't compare him. That's not a comparison. I said he takes 30 shots a game like Kobe. I didn't say he played like Kobe.
What you was doing.
No. I said he takes 30 shots a game like Kobe. I didn't say he plays like Kobe.
Booker and Kobe. OMG.
I didn't say he plays like Kobe. I said he takes 30 shots a game like Kobe. And why wouldn't you when you're the best player on the team? Like Kobe said. When I'm the best player on the team, I'm taking all the looks. All the looks. I'm the best.
Booker ain't even the best player on his team, though.
Yes, he is.
It's not.
Hands down, he is.
Ayton
yes, he is. Better. Who?
Ayton.
Who?
Kurt, I love you, Kurt.
Don't we all love him?
He shoot the best field goal percentage.
That's because he's shooting layups, Kurt.
Exactly.
He getting rebounds and putbacks and dunks and alley-oops and stuff.
Let me get some stats up here.
I know he's the number one pick. He should know how to dunk and hit layups.
Man, he got a jumper too.
Yes, he does. He looks almost like a King Olajuwon's jumper.
Absolutely.
You seen it lately?
He be killing. He's the best player on the team.
He's not the best player on the team. But no, he ain't the best player on the team. Because guess what? If Chris and Devin ain't there, he ain't winning shit. But if Ayton and Chris ain't there, Booker will still be doing something. If Booker and Ayton ain't there, Chris will still be doing something. He ain't the best player on the team. What?
They wouldn't be winning nothing.
Yeah, okay.
If it was Chris,
if they didn't have Cliff.
And y'all just see, it's a damn shame that y'all really don't watch West teams and shit like I do when I ain't got nothing to do. Because like I told you, Devin been running that team for a long time since he got there, dog. Chris only been there like 2 years. Stop it. Devin has been a G the whole time he's been there. Stop it. Dude's been averaging. He's been averaging like 25 a year since his second year in the league. So just stop it.
Yeah, because he's shooting 40 times a game.
Because he's the best player on that team. So just stop it.
DeAndre Ayton, average a double-double.
All right. We got
DeAndre Ayton ain't never been in the talks for no MVP, but Devin Booker has 2 years in a row. So just stop it. Stop it, bud. It don't matter who's on your team. If you're MVP material, you're MVP material. DeAndre Ayton is not in these conversations, and Devin Booker has been for the last 2-3 years.
Yeah, for MVP, yeah.
Okay, so just stop it, Kurt. He's not the best player on the team. If he was, he'd be in MVP talks. So stop it.
Not true.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. You're just wrong, Buck. You've been saying stuff like that.
Nope.
You are. You're just wrong.
What are your picks, Mog? What are your picks? We got a Dallas. Whoever the hell Kurt said.
You already know what he's going to say.
Dallas, Milwaukee.
He's going to say the Celtics.
Boston and Phoenix. State. I got Boston and Golden State. And who do you got, Bud? You got Boston. We got that one.
Boston and Golden State.
Okay.
And this dude said Dallas and who?
Milwaukee.
Now Milwaukee might get there, but that Dallas one, boy, oh boy, you wishing on a star.
They got something for everybody to line up with. They're gonna get rid of Brooklyn, even if they don't do a next game. Because I was talking to my dad, I'm like, that sweep's gonna be tough because it's bad for business right now. You know what I mean? It's gonna make. They always trying to stretch the games out to 7. You know that.
Yeah. You get paid more money.
That's the given, but it's just a bad like that. The Kyrie and that shit couldn't come together. They get swept. That's really bad for them. You know what I mean? That whole
they need a new coach.
But there's discontent on the team. All of a sudden, James Harden said, "Let me out of here." He knows that Kyrie's a fucking head case, and Steve Nash ain't got no control on that team. He needs to be an assistant coach somewhere.
Yeah, so Steve it's gonna crumble that little shit. So I think you get one more game out of that. You know, they might take it back to Boston and win it. But I mean, I'm you know, I got the broom out. I'm looking at the broom.
But
everything's set up. But I'm like, if it don't get all the shit off the, you know, if they pull some shit out, it wouldn't surprise me because they ain't gonna have the refs in their back. But then, you know, they don't get past them, and then they got to what they'll run into Milwaukee next, right? Yeah. I mean, but they've learned what they got to learn. They learn how to lock down, but like they got, you know, they got good team defense. They are the best like team that's out right now. You know,
all they gotta do is go rewind the film 2-3 years ago and see what motherfucking Great Claw and Pascal Siakam did to them dudes. How they bottled up Giannis. It's not a problem.
Yeah.
Brown and fucking Jayson Tatum. Brown and Tatum are probably better than Kawhi and Pascal. It's not gonna be a problem. Funko is gonna get fucking clamped up, and they got a good ass coach.
And like Boston got the good like accessory pieces playing good right now.
They got Marcus Smart, bud.
They got Marcus Smart, but even
they got the defensive MVP on their team, bud.
That plus what's the white point guard? What's his name?
Pritchard, bud.
Don't do that, bud.
Oh man, I was trying to text last night, but I was like fucking busy.
Oh, Pritchard is garbage.
Who
you said Pritchard? You said Pritchard is garbage.
Yes.
He's better than Cade.
Dude.
Yes.
Dude.
And he was Kyrie's man, and he had everything for Kyrie. And
Pritchard ain't better than Cade. Pritchard is not better than Cade, but he fits that team better than Cade would.
No, he's garbage.
Oh yeah, man, Cade couldn't go on the Celtics and fit in good like Pritchard can.
Man, come on.
Cade run that whole team.
Man, Cade at the crib, dog. He ain't sniffing no playoff.
Cade
you need to quit talking about him, bud.
We wasn't even thinking about it. We went into the season not sniffing it.
Cade is at the crib.
Just at the crib, putting up Magic Johnson numbers as a rookie. He get to chill now.
He's smoking buses like we are right now, bud.
Putting up Magic Johnson numbers. After putting Magic Johnson numbers, that's what he deserved. 17, 6 and 6.
Now look at the rookie of the year's numbers. Like I said, it's gonna be eerily similar with more games played at the power forward. At power forward, bud, Cade ain't that sweet.
Absolutely.
You know, because the power forward had eerily similar numbers to him, including his dimes and rebounds. Cade ain't that sweet. A couple of games of triple doubles. I mean, and his average didn't even go up higher than the dude that plays power forward. He's got like Cade averages like a dime and a half more than him. Cade ain't that sweet. You're just dick riding for no reason because he's a Piston. Look at the numbers.
No.
I just did it, but before we got on here, I just looked at it.
I know.
He plays power forward. He averages like a dime and a half less than him a game, and gets more rebounds than him. 2 points less than him a game. Cade ain't that sweet, bud. The numbers say it.
Okay. All right, Curtis. So Piston fan to Piston fan. So if Cade is that sweet, how many more pieces do we need? What else do we need?
We need a big man. Probably about 1 or 2.
We need a big man.
One or 2 away. They wasn't even trying this year. We about 1 or 2 away, a big man away.
They wasn't trying.
We had Isaiah Stewart as our center. You know what I mean? He's not a center. That's worse than having Bam at your center. So yeah,
I know, but
we went into the.
But you keep on talking about worse than, but you talk, but Bam, but stop because you're not sounding good to us. You just said it's like having Bam at center. That's the number 1 team in the East. So having Bam at your center is not a problem. They're the number 1 team in the East. So say something.
Let them win it first. We're talking about them.
Hey! I'm just telling you, having a 6'9" center has the Miami Heat as the number 1 team in the East. So you kind of sound not smart.
I know.
Okay.
Because they better.
I know. So don't say a 6'9" center ain't where it's at.
About 2 players.
The number 1 team, bud.
All right, 2 players.
One or 2 at the most.
How do we like our coach?
Love him.
Okay.
Mark, how do you like your coach in Boston?
I'm loving him.
I know you do love Joker. That boy is a G.
I don't even know where he came from.
Man, he's been on, but he's been on all kind of assistant coach benches.
Yeah. He's
for years now.
Career.
Oh my goodness, he's been learning real good.
Yeah, he's soaking up all the wisdom, and
Right, he got degrees.
He played a little
university. He just got him a new degree.
I'm just saying, but he assisted coaches a lot of plays, played a little bit. He know what he's doing.
Yeah. Don't Dwayne Casey, don't he got a ring?
Where?
They ain't win. He ain't win it in Toronto.
No,
Toronto
it was their
win?
first.
Nurse,
their
Bud.
first win was
Nick,
with
that's
Bud.
Nick Nurse. Your boy Casey left and went to Detroit and became a perennial loser, and Nick Nurse went there and became a winner.
Way better than Nick Nurse.
Hey,
Don't
Kurt,
try
one of
to-
these
don't
days
try to
we're gonna
put
be
Nick
able to
Nurse
argue
over
back.
Dwayne.
No, he's not way better than Nick Nurse because Nick Nurse had to fight.
Curtis.
Nick Nurse got a ring, boy, and he went back to the playoffs without Mike Lowry or DeMar DeRozan or
What'd you say,
Kawhi.
Dizzle? What'd you say, Dizzle?
I said one of these days we're gonna be able to argue back. You know, one of these days.
I mean, it's not even.
I'm loud. I know. I'm sorry. I'm
They
shut
don't
up.
even understand.
No, dude, we got to stop losing. Our whole entire quadrant of teams are losing right now. It's hurtful. All of them.
I
all
know,
bad.
but it's optimistic. The
Biggie hit
glass is
3,000.
Be optimistic when you
The glass
last.
is half full.
Miggy hit 3,000 though.
Yes.
Miggy.
I'll give it up
props
for
to
him.
Miggy for his 3,000th hit, 500 homers, 310 batting average. Only Hank Aaron
And a triple crown. Don't forget his triple crown,
and a
bud.
triple crown, back-to-back AL MVPs, perennial All-Star, 2 World Series appearances, and if Jim
I know,
Lillard
but
had
they
been
ain't
our
gonna do
coach,
nothing.
we'd have
They
won
ain't gonna
one of
make
them.
the playoffs.
Oh, all them numbers in Leland, bud. Them damn analytics.
Dude, we had
Analytics, bud. Hate them.
Max Scherzer, like 3-time Cy Young winner. Verlander, MVP,
Woo.
Cy Young winner.
Woo.
Purcello, Cy Young winner. Like our starting rotation had 4 Cy Young winners with JD Martinez. You know what I'm saying? Cabrera, up and down the lineup. We were batting good. We couldn't ever figure our catcher out or our bullpen, which hurt us a little bit. But
Yeah, they made me stop watching baseball when they started getting rid of Fielder Jr. and them.
No, they made me quit watching. I quit watching when y'all got rid of Brandon Inge.
dude, that's a dude who could have stayed a Tiger forever. He could have batted 160 and stayed
loved
a Tiger
him.
forever for me. Loved him.
I think he might be my second favorite Tiger ever.
Just absolutely loved him.
Me too, bud. Me too.
I
A
just
little.
wish he could have bet, dude. If he could have just bet 260,
That's it.
255,
Maybe just lean into a few more pitches and took a few more walks. I don't know.
Lord, take a few.
Just lean in.
Lord, just take a few.
Yeah, if he could just been like Ichiro and just touch that ball here and there,
But
touch it.
Hey, he one of the best. He's probably the best hitter ever. Ichiro.
Oh man, Ichiro might be the best baseball player ever, dog. Like all around.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
3,000 hits, and then he had like another bazillion hits over in Japan, like before he even came here.
Right.
That dude was the illest.
Him
He
and
was
Pete
the illest.
Rose.
And people want to talk shit about him doing like that slap swing. Dude, he's playing against Major League Baseball pitchers. He got 3,000 hits. I don't care if he used the wrong end of the bat and kicked it across into the field. He still had 3,000 hits against the greatest Major League Baseball pitchers. So I'm not trying to hear none of that.
That's the most ever.
For a Japanese player, for sure.
Well, probably because of the 2 leagues he played in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I don't know how many
did Pete Rose have.
It's kind of like
league.
it's kind of like how Warren Moon had all them yards in the Canadian League and in the NFL. He probably got more yards than anybody total for real with all the yards he threw in the Grey Cups and shit like that too.
Him and Kurt Warner.
Warren Moon.
Slinging the pill.
But Warren Moon, I think, got them all beat though for real. Like everybody, total yards from all Canadian and American shit. I'm gonna check that one out. I know he had a lot.
Warren slinging everywhere.
Slinging. This
Hey,
game.
so where does that put? Where does Mickey put? Where does that put him with the? What's that? The most hits?
No, there's 7 or there's like 20 some odd players, or I don't know, maybe like 50 players, some that have 3,000 hits. I don't know that number, but I know
Like
there's like
33.
7. What is that?
Like 33 or something like that.
Okay, yeah. So 33 players have about 3,000 hits, but I know only 7 have 3,000 hits and 500 home runs, and then
Yeah,
only
that's
3,
super impressive.
310
Right.
average. And did Miggy ever get caught up in the steroid bullshit? Did his name
Never.
ever come up? Not once.
All natural Venezuelan without even sniffing cocaine.
But and he was winning World Series at age 20, hitting home runs against the Yankees in the divisional series. Like, he wasn't scared of anybody at any point in time.
Like we talking about a dude, like I was just listening to the Sports Center today. They said that dude would go to batting practice And like their best pitcher, and he hit a fucking home run to left field, left center, center field, right center, right field. I'm talking about like he's flicking threes with a bat. You know what, dude?
and the fact that he had such driving power to opposite field, because when you're trying to get a power hitter out, you throw him low and away. He's like, all right, y'all gonna throw me low and away all these years. I'm gonna turn on that and just take it opposite field and knock it out of the park.
But punish it, make it scream the whole way out the stadium.
Or I'm hitting it in the gap. I'm gapping it.
Yep. Oh boy, don't look good for Denver, bud. There's 3.5 minutes left. They're nursing a 3-point lead. Here comes Clay.
It is looking good for him.
No, it's not.
Curse the optimistic Bud of all underdog buds, and I love it.
Ain't he?
Yeah, they're gonna win this one.
No, they're not. They're gonna still lose.
Play after that, it's another game on, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
they have 5 with 3 minutes left. They good.
That's not looking good for them, bud.
That's 12 seconds worth of Clay and Steph.
That's it. And they got Jordan Poole.
And they got Jordan, which my disrespect.
They don't want to win, though. They want to drag it out.
No, they do not want to drag it out. Kerr ain't playing with these dudes. Kerr don't care about that shit. Kerr don't care about TV contracts. Man, Kerr is a G-ass coach. He don't care about no TV contracts. He got rings. He got rings as a player and a coach. He don't give a fuck about what everybody else care about, bud.
And that's why I'm also choosing, Phoenix and Golden State, because of the coaches. You got Monty Williams, brilliant head coach. Yep. Steve Kerr, brilliant head coach. So that's a deciding factor. And on the other side, Boston got Udoka. Dude came in there and just took the same squad.
And freaked
it. So you got a good coach there. I love Milwaukee's coach. So I don't know, that's
Bud is a good coach.
And you got Spoelstra for the Heat,
and Jason Kidd for Dallas.
The kid is the X factor. Too bad he can't suit up for him.
But they need his 11, 10, and 5.
And they need all the kids 11, 10, and 5, dog.
Right,
bud. Steals. Look, and 5 steals.
And 5 steals.
That's something Luka will never do. He'll never get 5 in the game.
No, but he's too controlled.
Nope.
No, he don't play defense good enough. He don't know how to reach right. You got to retch and get it. I think he knows how to retch and get that boy. Gotta have them quick hands and retch. Dre Mundo. Man, they hurt Steph. Get up, Steph.
What's the score?
117,
112.
Dude, and again, I don't care if they're not playing any defense in that All-Star game. That was one of the most sickest exhibits of shooting I've ever seen.
All-Star game, Steph?
Absolutely, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, but what about All-Star game Punko, though?
They were all killing it.
No, I don't think y'all really remember what. Do you remember what he was doing?
Just dunking it.
Man, he was just acting like it was a regular game, dog. That's why I really love Punko for real.
Yeah, he
played hard. It wasn't no All-Star game. He out there playing. I'm trying to win, y'all. Stop playing. Give me the ball. Dunking on everybody.
That's why they're going to win it all.
It's good reason to say that, but like I said, Tatum and Brown gonna have something else to say about that, dog. They know how to bottle motherfuckers up.
They've been playing.
They know how to bottle motherfuckers up.
I wouldn't put no money on it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
I'm just saying, without a healthy Chris Middleton, it's gonna be real easy to bottle him up. And anyways, like you keep,
and that's what's gonna happen with Phoenix.
I know, but like you keep telling me though,
Dallas is gonna beat Phoenix.
Well, Middleton really ain't that sweet though, anyways.
I know. I'm just saying Phoenix is gonna need Booker against Dallas.
You ain't got no belief in Mikal Bridges. You don't watch what he does.
Not against that. No, to
take
over Booker. To take over Booker duties.
I didn't say over Booker. I'm talking about the whole team with the whole thing that they got, the whole squad. And like you said, they got DeAndre Ayton, the guy who you say is the best player on the team. They don't got no answer for him. They don't have one answer in Dallas for him.
I know.
What answer do they have for DeAndre Ayton though?
What answer do they got for Luka?
A whole bunch of them. No. Double team, making get the ball up at half court. It's a whole lot of answers for guys who dribble the ball. Yeah, there is.
Not when you got a good coach.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the Dallas Mavericks did it to Bron back in the day. Made him give it up to Matrix and them. Jason Kidd, get that ball up, Bron. You ain't gonna be dribbling around on us. Smart coaches know what to do, bud. That's why Udoka ain't letting fucking Kevin Durant just dictate what's going on in that series. They've been just getting on him as soon as he gets the ball. Luka's not gonna be able to make
shutting that all down.
A good coach is not gonna let Luka beat them.
I know they got more. Than
Luka's gonna give it up real quick, but he ain't gonna be the one deciding it.
They got more people than Luka.
I know they do. But what answer do they have for DeAndre Ayton? I'm still waiting on that answer.
Nobody.
There you go.
Because he's the best player on the team.
Yeah, I mean, that's fine.
And he definitely will be when Booker ain't playing.
Hey, Curtis, 2 points. That was well played, sir. Just kind of kept that silliness.
Yeah, he was holding it in the pocket.
Yeah, just held it in the back
I'm
pocket.
also saying, though, but Booker is hurt.
Man, he got a poor hammy. He ain't gonna be hurt in the next series. What are you talking about?
You know hammies linger.
No, they don't.
They in trouble for the series.
He been getting treatment ever since it happened, dog.
Hammy.
Treatment.
You know how hammies are.
Treatment, bud. Flicking.
Oh, wow. They're about to give him a 3-point play. Hammy. No, ain't no treatment for no hammy.
Yes, it is. It's all kind of ice and heat for that. And massage.
Yeah, they cheating for Golden
but they
State.
got acupuncture and stuff like that. Like Iguodala got the other day. Iguodala just got acupuncture. Oh, what are you doing, Steph? Oh, stop it, Steph. Oh, my goodness.
It was a good call.
Oh, my goodness. Butter pop that dude. And one. There you go.
Hey,
what's the score now, bud?
It's about to be tied up.
Now they in trouble.
They've been in trouble ever since they kept the ball on. I told you that. The broom was out today. It's a broom, bud. Look, see that? Did you see that butter popping Joker's face?
Draymond just got it.
Watch one more time.
Fouled out, though.
Oh, Pig, you got the pop. Get out of here, Gordon. Gordon, you got to get out of there, dog.
They're over there turning the ball over. Wow.
I mean, you ahead of me. Quit talking. You ahead of me, Kurt. Stop talking. I'm not this.
And that's the difference between a championship pedigree right there.
Yeah, Dallas ain't gonna do that.
They were just falling the fuck apart.
Luka Doncic gonna make sure they get a layup.
No, he's not. He's a European.
Because when they lost the other night, Luka said he should have taken the shot, didn't take the shot, threw it to somebody else who missed to send it in overtime. I don't know, man. That was not a good last 20 seconds for them.
It was a bad European decision.
It was a bad European LeBron decision.
Joker.
Stop saying Joker. Steph still got the ball on my TV.
They finally got it to.
Who is that, Steph? Or Wally?
You about 30 seconds late.
I told you, a Wally. I told you I'm not with you, dog, but your TV faster than mine for some reason.
I ain't going to blow it for you.
Okay.
Hey, I got 1% on my damn tab, though.
You better get some fucking plug that bitch in. The Joker, real big. The Joker is real big, though. Come on, Steph.
Very good game. Man, I ain't got no damn charger for it.
Oh, man.
Where'd Mark go? We don't even see him.
No, I'm still here. It's working the ones and twos.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, Clay. How you feel about that? Oh, Clay, how you going to miss? Oh, my goodness, Wiggins.
Dude, they're like 9 dudes deep.
Man, they got Otto Porter Jr. on their squad. That's a lot of fun.
With Phoenix, though, too. You got Mikal. If they're healthy, when you got Mikal, Devin, Cliff, Ayton, and I don't care who the 5th dude is, then you're bringing off Payne off the bench.
But it's Jay Crowder, though, bud.
Oh, okay. You know what? Then that does matter because he is an integral piece to the
defensive monster and flicker.
He's defense. Absolutely.
And a flicker.
Absolutely. Yep. Good piece.
It's going down to it. Kurt ain't saying something. He's saying something.
I think his shit died.
Yeah.
He said he had a 1 piece, no biscuit left.
He had a 1 piece, no biscuits or gravy.
Yeah, I can't wait to rewatch this show and get some and hear the comments from the Budz who watch your stuff, Mark. So hear what they got to say about Squeezy's comments over there.
Yeah,
it's ridiculous.
Too, I got a flag interruption on the I'll find out exactly what it was, so I know not to do it next time. It was during it said the broadcast was interrupted because one of them highlights, you know what I'm saying? On the
copyright highlight.
The audio usually catches it fast, but the video takes a second. So you know what I mean? Because that's why when I was looking down, I was watching it on my phone as well to see if we got broke up. I can tell what you know what I'm saying, what exact highlights did it. And if it's because I went full screen or, you know what I'm saying, what catches it. But as soon as you get off of it, it goes back. So, but it ain't really hurt nothing. Yeah.
So we good. Number 2 in the books.
Well, yeah, I was going to introduce, I guess on the wrap up, I had a little something I was going to start doing anyway. It's called the reaction reel. And I'll introduce a couple of the reaction reel lineups. You know, it's when I just take some videos and just react to them as I pull it off. So we're going to introduce the first session of the reaction reel.
Who's working today?
First one we're gonna call I call it Granny Can Get It.
Man.
So, you know, to see what your reaction to Granny here. Granny can get it. So we're gonna roll the film.
Just ride, bend over.
Yeah, she twerking it. Yeah, she twerking it. Yeah, she twerking it. Yeah, she twerking it. Suicide twerk. Suicide twerk. Suicide twerk. Suicide twerk. Go stupid. Go stupid. Go stupid. Go stupid. Suicide twerk. Suicide twerk. Suicide twerk. Suicide twerk.
And it says, guess whose knees are working today?
So what you say, bud? You think Granny could get it, bud?
No.
I know, bud. What you think, bud? I think you got an opposing opinion.
Yeah, because if I was grandpa, Granny would be getting it every night.
Right.
But I'm saying, let's say Granny was a neighbor. She came down, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, young man, I need you to come like my pilot. I need you to like my pilot. I need you to come, help me out with something in the house, real quick. You think, and then she just bust that out on you. What you think? Granny could get it?
Yeah, but I mean, y'all know how I keep my chicks, but she too old for me, but.
I'm just saying, I ain't saying she got to be your chick. I'm just saying because she get it, though.
Granny can't get it, bud.
Granny can't get it?
I don't do old chicks, but I'm old now. I do old chick. That day, when you 20 and stuff like that, you would dust somebody else.
Guess whose knees are working today?
I'm almost 50 years old, but I'm straight. I go the other direction.
I feel you. But I'm saying, I set the scenario up, you know what I'm saying?
I'm straight, bud.
She's a neighbor. She's a neighbor, and she comes over.
Neighbor in need. She just come through like, hey, my hose is broke. Can I borrow your hose real quick? And she come over trying to fill her pool up. And then you go in there to hook it up like it is. She just hit you with the move. You know what I'm saying? She just hit you.
Yeah, I ain't dusting nobody's granny off, dog. I'm straight.
Oh man.
Shit.
Nice to look at, but I ain't touching her.
Damn. All right. Moving to the next one. Oh, this one right here, the funky white sister. You know what I'm saying? Just see what y'all opinion of the funky white sister.
Yeah. This is my second time exclusive here at Goddard Park at the Cool Cat Karaoke. Missy's funky white sister is in the park! Is it worth it? Let me work it. I put my thing now, flip it and reverse it. He's chirping and if it's wind yipper. He's chirping and if it's wind yip. If you got a big let me search ya. Find out how hard I gotta work ya. He's chirping and if it's wind yipper. He's chirping and if it's wind yipper. I like to get to know ya, so I can show ya. Put the pussy on ya like I told ya. Give me all your numbers so I can phone ya. Your girl acts stinks, then call me over. Not on the bed, lay me on your sofa. Call before you come and need you sing a chocha. You do or you don't, or you will or won't ya. Go downtown and eat it like a vulture. See my hips and my tips, don't ya? See my ass and my lips, don't ya? I lost a few pounds in my whips for ya. This kind of beat that go rat-ta-ta, rat-ta-ta-ta, ta-ta-ta-ta-ta. He sexed me, so what I say, blah, blah, blah. Work it, I need a glass of water. Boy, oh boy, it's good to know ya. Is it worth it? Let me work it. Pull my thing now, flip it and reverse it. Is your feminine is win yip? Is your feminine is win yip? If you got a big, let me search ya. Find out how hard I gotta work ya. Is your feminine is win yip? Is your feminine is win yip? If you're a fly girl, get your nails done, get a pedicure, get your hair did. Boy, lift it up, let's make a toaster. Let's get drunk, it's gonna bring us closer. Don't I look like a Halle Berry poster? See the Belvedere playing tricks on ya. Girlfriend wanna be like me, never.
She got a gazelle horn in her hand.
I make the hottest Las Vegas weather. Listen up close while I take it backwards. Each I'm not a prostitute.
But how she know all the reverse words? You know what I mean? Like she said in practice, this was her shit when it dropped. You know what I mean? So this is like what 20 years old. So she probably in the 50s. So she was already like in her 30s when that shit dropped. You know what I mean?
Give what you want. Love your braids and your mouth full of pumps. Love the way my ass go bump bump bump. Keep your eyes on my bump bump bump. You think you can handle this? Dunk. Take my thumb off and my ass go boom. Cut the lights on. So see what I can do. Is it worth it? Let me work it. Put my thing down, flip it and reverse it. Is your opinion if this wing yip? Is your opinion if this wing yip? If you got a bad research it. Find out how hard I gotta work ya. Is yip? Is your opinion if this wing yip? Boys, all types of boys. Black, white, Puerto Rican, Chinese boys. Why tie. Girls, get the cash. If it's not 5 or shaking your ass. Ain't no shame, ladies, do your thing. Just make sure you're ahead of the game. Just cause I got a lot of fame, super. Prince couldn't give me change name, Papa. Couldn't Kinte slave again, no sir. It's black saying, oh yes, a mess up.
They're in a park.
Oh yeah.
I'm a
I
day
walked in at the end, the bitter end. Your homegirl.
to my name.
Watch your homegirl come in and say,
You sure know how to work that. Good God.
She was grooving. Like, you killed it, girl. You killed that shit.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, man.
Nice stuff.
Thank you.
Gary.
Oh man, so that was the Funky White Sister on the reaction wheel. I guess one more to close it out, guys, and then
I know, but what she do after she did that song? Go motherfucking pull out that shepherd's pie that she baked me earlier that day.
Hi, bud.
All right, see the final here. I don't know when y'all was little. What kind of shit you used to do when you was little? Slade, like the little prank shit you used to do.
Pranks? That ain't no prankster.
As a kid,
I wasn't no prankster.
Yeah, I ain't used to like ring doorbells and run off, do no silly shit like that.
Nah, I didn't do stuff like that. I used to put glue in people's keyholes in their cars.
Oh damn. Okay.
I was real bad.
But you ever play Ding Dong Ditch, Chuck, as a
Play what?
Ding Dong Ditch? That's when you used to go up to
not.
Never heard of that?
I used to go out, well, I used to go out raiding and do stuff like I said. We used to destroy shit for real. I didn't ring nobody's doorbell. I used to damage their property.
I guess statute of limitations will hold you back from incriminating yourself at this point. Well, I remember Ding Dong Ditch as a kid. I'm not saying that I was one who was playing that, but I know exactly what it was. But nowadays, you know, due to technology and such, kids can't really be doing what we could do as a kid, you know.
They got the ring.
Yeah, so this is
What? Yo. All right. We're not Ding Dong Dishing. All right, so they were being extremely immature. I told them to stop. That's why they stopped. I hope you're listening right now. It's not my fault. They were. Their parents don't know this. I'm protecting them. I told them to stop, and we were gonna play hide and seek, so we stopped. I apologize for the inconvenience, and I apologize for these kids messing with y'all. but we stopped. So please don't call the cops because I can't afford this. My mother is at home. I mean, we have other people watching us, but please, are you listening? Can you please answer if you're listening? Ma'am? Ma'am?
Ma'am?
Ma'am, are you listening?
He gonna cry.
Ma'am? Ma'am? Jalen! Jalen!
Bud said he came off.
Two. I hope y'all know I just called the cops. What? Yo.
Daylight. Ding dong ditch gone wrong.
1, 2. I hope y'all know I just called the cops. What? Yo. Alright. We're not Ding Dong Dishing. Alright, so they were being extremely immature. I told them to stop. That's why they stopped.
Oh, got real good. He got real good English.
It's not my fault. They were. Their parents don't know.
It's not my fault, bud. I was trying to be the good bud and tell them no.
And we were going to play hide and seek, so we stopped.
He was protecting
I apologize for the inconvenience, and I apologize for these kids.
Are you listening?
Messing with y'all.
Ma'am?
Ma'am, are you listening?
Ma'am?
My mother is at home. I mean, we have other people watching us, but please, are you listening?
Please, that boy said please.
Ma'am?
Ma'am?
That was the, I'm about to get my ass whooped if this goes down, ma'am.
My mama gonna find out. I'm gonna get beat down, man.
I'm gonna get whooped. Ma'am.
Ma'am?
Ma'am.
Jalen! Jalen!
Man, Jalen, man, come back, man.
Jalen, come back. They done caught us, man. They done caught us. They done caught us. That was just a little segment of my reaction reel I'm trying to get together. So I got some clips of videos, you know what I mean? I'm trying to organize them into different categories because got some silly shit with some serious shit too. So it just depends, you know. Just drop a comment in that section. Let me know how y'all feel. Send me the links or whatever, and I'll react to some shit. You are now watching Mog TV. Please feel free to hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already.
Yo, your videos with you as like Ivan Drago or like
Man, he need to stop, don't he?
Dude, I'll laugh so hard every single time. Dude, the Vanilla Ice one was
the best.
Me, dude. That was the best.
Yeah,
I like your Baywatch joint though too.
The Baywatch, yeah.
Great.
I got to get some commercials for the show, man, to add to the show. You know what I mean? So we had this little segue. It'll give me a couple minutes to set up the next shit and hit the little commercials. Try to load some up, you know what I mean? So we can have some commercials. But no, I appreciate y'all, you know, coming through again. Getting it consistent, whatever.
All right, bud. Slade out.
Slade. All right, Slade. All right, Dizzle.
Mom, Slade.
And all y'all watching, if y'all watching it live, appreciate y'all for stopping through. If y'all watching it on the repeat, drop a comment in that section, critique, all that good shit. Let me know if y'all got some subject ideas. I'm always open for all that because it's not only my show. I do this for y'all. But with all that said, thank y'all for tuning in. Hit that like, subscribe, share, all that. Jay Morgenheim logging out.